Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please, none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ain't ships, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, keep on smoking in the hallway. Now we got...
Happy Friday, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in and kicking it with us tonight. It's Friday the 13th. Why are you playing? I know everybody don't believe in the little Friday the 13th little thing. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But usually the old Friday the 13th movies are playing on one of these little stations. So check it out. I know it's weird watching them now because now you be looking at it, you was like, I really used to watch this when I was little. Oh, you really used to watch this and be scared because you look at it now and it's like, you're scared.
But hey, why you playing though? Like, hey, you can't get Jason still get with you now.
Man.
Especially now that you're older. Shit, your old knees, you ain't running.
His own knees, he ain't running either. Hell.
Me, he's immortal. So,
because man, he already had a little weight on him too. Shoot, he was getting where he needed to go though. But shoot,
it used to be crazy because he just be walking, and folks be running through the woods, and and they think they got away, and he turn around and he just right there. He be like. That's bananas.
Yeah, they running and falling, sweating to death.
I think that's what got him falling. Get your ass up.
Oh, for real. So as y'all can see, of course, co-pilot DA is with us tonight.
Yeah, I'm here.
Is it cold up there?
That's a sour subject right now.
Oh,
this week, when I tell you this week, I felt like I was on the 30th level of Jumanji. It was the week started out. It was 75 Monday, 77 Tuesday, 81 Wednesday, and it snowed yesterday.
What?
Yes. And I'm not talking about no old flirt, no little sprinkles. No, I'm talking about it covered the ground. You hear me? It covered the ground. I think I got pictures of it. It was literally all white. And I'm just like, I was just in shorts and a tank top yesterday. For real. Shorts and a tank top yesterday. And now I'm fully bundled up. Makes no sense at all.
Yeah, it's kind of been crazy here. It started getting cold. I think yesterday morning the temperature had dropped. So it's kind of chilly, and now it's like still cold, but then tomorrow we're supposed to be like 81. And I think, oh yeah, y'all did get a little snow. We ain't even get a dust of that.
And guess what the temperature was right here?
What?
It was 75.
What?
Yes.
Okay, well.
I was just like, you know what? I'm trying to figure out. I'm just waiting on the drums to play from Jumanji. Doom, 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 doom. Cause I was just like, this don't make no sense. I'm thoroughly confused.
Yeah, that will confuse me very much, especially with the snow part. I'm like, what? Yeah, that's a little wild.
Ain't no little wild. That's a lot wild.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't. I said, I'm so ready to leave, so ready to go
Where
back
you
to
going?
Florida.
Oh, well.
I'm so ready to
Well,
go.
well, a little sunny, more sunny
As soon as I
skies.
get a job. As soon as I get
Okay.
a job, this book kick off and something, I become a millionaire. I'm out. I'm the gone.
Yes, the book, the book. And when is this book gonna drop?
So my book is gonna drop April 18th. We're in the
Oh,
right now we're in the final stages of editing, not per editing, it's like just cleaning up, making sure everything's still once it's formatted and printed that it all looks the same. And
okay.
uh starting our marketing part now. So
Okay.
like it's I'm talking like it's a whole team. Shit, it's just me. I was like, yeah, I'm talking like it's
Is you and your
well,
multiple personalities?
man. Nah, it's I got some editors and people giving me ideas like, hey, I think it should look like this. I think you should do this. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. So yeah,
Okay. That's what's up.
yes,
That's what's up.
yeah. So
All right. All
like they
right.
said,
That's
school soon and Sunday school soon and very soon.
um sir, that's a funeral song.
Oh, there you go. Why they sing? Why they singing in Sunday school then?
Soon and very soon we are going
Yeah,
to see the king.
yeah.
Take
They used
me
to
to
sing it in
the
Sunday
king.
school.
That's a funeral song. Um,
Man, see, that's how shit. That tell you how bad my church was. They had us singing people sing about people dying in Sunday school. That's wild.
Because it says no more dying there. We are going to see the king.
Wow. And you know what? Now you said that. Wow. We just that's just morbid. Like, wow.
Woo, buddy. Well.
Well, I learned something today.
Whew.
Yeah, we used
Mm.
to say like when it was time to go to your school to your classes and stuff like that. Or when it was
Mm.
time to come back from classes. Mm, mm, mm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
all right. Mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I just learned something today. I feel
Oh,
so I feel ignorant. Right? Ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't even gonna
you
front.
you welcome, cause
Appreciate that
ooh,
though.
you welcome. Lord
Appreciate that though.
Jesus, fix
Mm.
it. All right. Very well. All right. So if you have not on YouTube, please like, share, as well as subscribe and hit the notification bell, please. If you have not,
Mhm.
follow us on Facebook, TK's Chronicles of a Black Sheep, as well as TikTok and Instagram.
And
There we go.
Instagram and X. What is it? Used to be Twitter. What it's called X now.
Oh, yeah. Black Twitter. Ain't that Black Twitter?
No, we ain't got no Twitter. I don't own no Twitter.
Yeah,
Which we
whatever
should.
X
Shit,
is.
how much we
Yeah.
use it?
Well, no, there you go. All
That's
right.
another conversation. Yeah, that's
Pretty
another.
much. All right, sir. You want to go on and kick off this intro for tonight's show since this was
Oh
your topic?
well, but of course. So tonight's show, we're gonna talk about something that's been around, but now they finally have a name for it. Um, so you know, when you ask somebody how they're feeling, how they're doing, and you'll get the answers fine or I'm okay, or sometimes you get the answer I don't know. There's a term for that, and it's called
Ooh.
Alexithymia, Alexithymia. I think it's Alexithymia. Some people call it emotional blindness because it's a condition where a person cannot describe how they're actually feeling.
Okay.
Or if they describe it, it's more of describing a physical aspect of it. Meaning, if you ask them how you doing, oh, I got a headache, or my stomach hurt, or X, Y, blah 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 blah. When it's really not that. It's the fact that you're experiencing something emotional, but you can't describe it. Like it's almost like how you start experiencing panic attacks. Like you might feel a tightness in your chest, and your chest, tightness in your chest, or shortness of breath, or you might be or you might feel your heart palpitations, stuff like that. That's an emotional reaction, but you are feeling the physical aspects. Now,
Okay.
what was interesting is, and I'm gonna say it, people, we know a lot of people that this happened to. Like you ask them, like, "What's wrong? What's wrong, man? My head hurt. I can't breathe." Or da 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 da. But then you ask them what happened. Then it was something traumatic that happened to them. I.e., they got put in a situation where it's really really stressful, a high stress situation. So it'll have the symptoms of a panic attack, but it's because of you don't know how to describe how you're feeling. So it manifests itself as physical ailments, which was what I found interesting in looking this up. How it fell in my lap was I was talking to somebody and they mentioned the word, and I was like, "What?" They saying, "I think I got Alex. I can't even pronounce it. Alexithymia." And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" They said, "Yeah." I said, "Now you making stuff up." And they was like, "Nah." So when we started digging into it deeper, I come to find out it's a very very rare. So it's two parts. Let me backtrack. There's two parts to it. One, you have the actual diagnosis, which is very very rare. It's like only 10 to 12% of people in the world exhibit this. So
Okay.
not exhibit, but have the diagnosis, have been diagnosed with that. And some say it is along the spectrum, that it can be part of the spectrum as well. So but then you have the other part where it is triggered by like some type of trauma, brain injury. It's just a whole bunch of different things that can cause it to happen.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I know I was doing some research, and it said that people,
You can't talk either, huh?
it's you started it,
Oh, my
often
bad.
say things like, "I feel off and I don't know what
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
My body reacts before my mind understands. I
Mm-hmm.
know something is wrong, but I can't name it. And I shut down instead of expressing what I feel."
Yep.
All right.
And instead of and then also two things that folks don't when dealing with it, they don't look at the inside. They don't look in internally. They always look externally. Like
Mhm.
they focus on what's going on around them versus what's going on inside.
Okay.
So yeah, it was interesting because like we all believe it or not, we all know people like this. We all know people like this.
Yeah.
Like you ask them what's wrong, whether it's little kids or grown kids. You ask them what's wrong, they'll tell you everything else but addressing their emotions at that time, and especially
Yeah.
in our community, in Black community, and that's what made me really think about it. Um, Growing up and being a millennial. Oh, what am I? Millennial? Oh, I don't know. What am I? I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, in my generation, we didn't learn how to express ourselves. We didn't learn how to use our words to express ourselves. It was more of, like it said, more of how you're feeling. Oh, what? Hey, you about to go on stage? What's wrong with you, man? My stomach hurt. I got the bubble guts. Oh, you got to do, or you got a test, man. Man, my hair hurt, bro. My head, like stuff like that. Like we couldn't say I'm nervous. We didn't understand our nerves, or we were anxious, or we'd be upset for something and just start crying, and you don't know why. And you be like, I don't know why I'm crying, or I don't know why I'm angry, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I can see that. Because like you said, we tend to describe the symptoms versus saying how we actually feel. We just say
Mhm.
we got tightness, we feel pressure, some numbness, some kind of restlessness,
Yeah.
um, or feeling overwhelmed and don't know why you're feeling overwhelmed.
Yes.
You
Yes.
just have going through all the little motions of
Yes.
what it actually is. Because a lot of people, as common as it's becoming, a lot of people do not know what anxiety is or how
Mm-mm.
it feels. So
Yeah.
when people first start feeling those chest pains, first thought is, I'm having a heart attack.
Yep. I was about to say that. Ooh, I'm having a heart attack. Lord Jesus, take me now. Like,
Yeah.
no, you're just
Yeah.
anxious.
Yeah. Just anxious. And you got to figure out what has made you feel anxious
Yeah. Yep.
because that can help. Especially if this becomes something kind of on a common nature of you having these moments, anxious moments.
Yeah,
You
buddy.
gotta recognize what those are and what's going on, and um, pay attention to the surroundings and everything like that. Because I know a few people that have experienced anxiety or panic attacks and think they're having a heart attack and run to the emergency room, and they're like, yeah, no, that's not what it is. You're having
Yeah, and they looking at you like, what's wrong with you?
yeah,
Like I'm about to die. No, you're not.
at all. But it will make you feel like it.
Yeah.
Them pains hit good enough in your chest, it feel like you done got mule kicked.
So let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. Where do you think, like, where do you think a lot of this comes from? Because like again, it's not, we're not diagnosed with it. We're not on the spectrum. It's just we don't know how to say or express how we feel.
I think it has a little something to do with kind of lack of knowledge.
Mm,
Like you don't know what it actually is. You could just kind of describe some symptoms. Oh, my eyes running. Oh, this
mm-hmm.
is hurt. My ears throbbing. But you don't really know. Hey, I got a toothache and it's affecting my ear. Like it's kind of a weird way of troubleshooting that you putting
Yeah,
all these things together. I got this. Oh, I feel like this. Oh, I feel like that. Instead of saying, oh, okay, well, I got this, and this. Oh, well, shoot, my stomach is upset. I ate something that I wasn't supposed to eat. But you going just through the symptoms of things.
yeah,
Um, Also, for some age groups, I think it has to do with um, a level of immaturity. Um,
Oh,
a lot of
no,
us
no.
growing up were not able to be expressive with our feelings.
Okay.
So we had to kind of keep them to ourselves. So at a
Mhm.
level where we should be um, more developed in those areas, a lot of people are immature because you weren't able to say, "Hey, I'm mad." You just showing you got the face of mad, but you can't say I'm mad because you saying you mad might get you knocked through a wall. So
Mhm.
you a lot of times had to water down how you actually felt or keep it to yourself so you can still live another day.
Yeah. So also too, I think what people have forget. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can't talk today. Demon Christmas. Also, what um we tend to forget about, like, we weren't taught those words to say.
Hmm.
We weren't, like, how we were taught to talk. We weren't given those type of words, like emotional words. All the words we were given were what? Action words. So it makes sense why a lot of in the black community, a lot of the older folks in the black community have a problem with expressing themselves. Like, we could even go deep into the part of, you very rarely heard or saw your grandparents say they love you, or say I love you to somebody,
Hmm.
or and then sometimes it trickles down to your parents, and so on and so forth. So that can contribute to a person developing this type of um ailment. I don't want to say
Yeah.
illness, but it's an ailment.
Yeah. Because I could say, um, growing up, I had a split. So I had one grandmother. She just didn't do the mushy, the emotional, the stuff that you would normally see grandmas do. She wasn't the
Hmm.
huggy, kiss you, love on you type. She like, no, don't kiss me. Like you go to hug her, you might
Yeah,
get that little
yeah,
that hurry up, get off me, hug and gone. But she didn't do the kissy thing, the kiss on the cheek, the I love you. She didn't do that. But on the other hand, I had my other grandmother, that was her in totality. Like she was always hugging, always expressing love, the hugs, the kisses, just all that on that emotional level.
that's
Um,
what's up. Yeah,
so I could say I'm gonna say I had an even balance, because that's me. I'm even with me, I'm like that with my kids. I don't give a damn. My 28 years old is 28 years old. I still hug and kiss on her or whatever else. I'm hug her, tell her good night, give a kiss on the forehead when I see her, hug her, that thing. I'm that. I'm not the non-emotional. But then when you look at me and my brother is that. He's very non-emotional. It's funny because we know him so much. We know what he's gonna say and how he's gonna operate. So somebody can go get their hair done. Your hair's key. Be like, you like my hair? Yeah, it's all right. Hell, you mean it's all right? Like, but he doesn't do the hug and kiss on the kids. You don't see those kind of things like with him. So it's like that split and that divide um of the emotions. Like my dad was an emotional person. He hugged and kissed on us and loved on us and all that other stuff. My mom, no. So my brother acts like her, I act like my dad. And that's kind of how we go down that line. Now when you split it, I have a child, eh, she's not really the that emotional kid, But my boy is. He loves the hugs. He'll just walk up and hug you, kiss you on the cheek or whatever. That's him. So it's like even though I have the two kids, it splits even with them, despite how I am.
That's interesting. That's a different point of view. I didn't think about that. Like how it can be naturally, uh, it could just happen natural when they can't express themselves. That's dear. Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah,
think about that.
yeah. So I think it's even in those spaces, those things are tied together. If you come across um, someone that's never experienced those emotions, never experienced that, somebody asks you, "How do you feel? What are you feeling?" Usually, the question, if you think back to your childhood, usually the question that was asked by our parents is, "What hurts?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
and
Do
church say
you have
amen,
a fever? Does your stomach hurt?"
and
Not
church say
the
amen.
not the feelings of
Mm-mm.
things.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah,
You sure is right. You sure right.
yeah. So that definitely um it changes the game. I feel like in a lot of spaces, a lot of our emotional growth was stunted.
That's a good one, man. Look, you preaching tonight. All I need is the organ right now. Ding! Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, and then we turn into 40 plus, and we over here still trying to figure it out. Like,
Still describing it. Describing. Oh, I got a bubble gut, bro. You in love? Oh. I got heart palpitations. Nah, that's all that bacon you just ate. Yeah, that's what that is.
them are now 40 plus warning signs.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
three pieces at the most. Don't go past
yeah.
three pieces. Yeah, that's
You
that. That's
pushing it.
that.
You go
You
four
know,
and
you
above.
lactose intolerant. You shouldn't have drunk that milk and ate that cheese. Yeah, it's different warning signs.
That's yeah. But see now I'm glad you said that because now you got to think about it. Is it really those things? I mean, granted, yeah, lactose intolerant. Yeah, I got that. But like you said, the early warning signs of being of age. Is it that, or is it the things us not being able uh to properly express ourselves or having impaired empathy or hell yeah, that's like I say, that's the only thing I can think of. I'm trying to think of big double point Scrabble words, but they ain't coming to me today. But is that what it is, or is it all the emotions, all the trauma, all the stress related stuff that we done suppressed or didn't properly address because we didn't know how to address it? We knew how to address. We only saw the physical side, not the emotional side. Is all of that coming up now? Like you got a full bag, and now your bag is like starting to run over.
Mm. Mm. I think it's a combination of things, honestly, and I think it just kind of varies depending on your childhood and how you grew up. Because I know there's a space where, with my dad, he didn't believe in you being mad.
Mm,
It was like, no, you don't get mad. Like, what's wrong with you? No, you don't say you're mad.
that's
You might as
that's
well go and say something else because you might end up in trouble if you're saying you're mad or you don't like something or something like that. That was like a
that's
no no.
different. That's different, huh?
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that.
yeah.
Cause is
So I
cause now
think that's where they came up with that. I feel some type of some kind of way because you couldn't say you was mad. You
yeah,
couldn't be. You wasn't supposed to be angry, and all those other
cause
things.
yeah,
It was like your
cause
emotions
anger is a
were
reaction, not a
discounted.
feeling.
Yeah.
Hmm. Look at you.
So yeah. So those are, and when you're in those spaces and you're growing up, you don't know what to do with that. You know, you feel literally some type of way, but all you could kind of just describe is that feeling. Oh, you know, a lot of people get mad. What you get? A headache. And you're like, what's
Yeah,
wrong with
yep,
you? Oh,
yeah.
I
I
just got a
start turning
headache.
red.
Yeah, yeah, your face all tore up. You
Yep.
mad to the mug, but you go, oh, I got a headache. It's a headache. No, you mad as hell. Lester, you got to that point. You real mad. You big mad about whatever that is. Yeah, you big mad. So yeah, I
You making
think
some
it.
good points tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, it is. It's just like I said. I just feel like at a certain spot, a lot of our emotional growth and intelligence got stunted. Like
Mm,
it kept us in a space where, um, like you said, big words earlier. It's like we was confined to little words or little feelings, so we didn't get to really fully express ourselves and say what we really wanted to say because there were spaces where you really couldn't. A lot of things. Think about it. If you express some of the way that you felt in your younger life, a lot of the elders would consider that disrespect.
yep, yep. And that can, and we can potentially say, I ain't gonna say we can't say because I'm not a licensed practitioner, but we can potentially say that that led to this disorder, or that could lead to this condition, not disorder, condition, because we weren't allowed to say what we really wanted to say.
Yeah, and to answer Simone's question, Simone says mental health is often swept under the rug in the Black community. Why is that? It's swept under the rug because going back to those times, going back some little generations, there was this thing about what happens in the house stays in the house. So whether if you were dealing with depression, mm-mm, you don't say you depressed. You keep that to yourself. Or you, if depending on what household you're, you might tell your cousin something like that. That's if you could trust the cousin, because the cousin might go tell somebody so and so depressed, and then it starts the finger pointing and the teasing and stuff like that. So it created a space where you just really kind of start keeping stuff to yourself, which is one of the reasons why we have so many suicides around here. Because when somebody voices their opinion or goes to tell you how they really feel, and you may not believe in mental health or it does not align with you, then you're getting made fun of. You're getting told to get over it. Uh, that's not what's wrong with you. They people gonna tell you what's wrong with you because what you say you just really don't know how you feel. So it gets dismissed. And then it comes back across to also that Black people are supposed to be strong all of the dang on time. You could lose your job,
Facts.
one of your kids could pass away, uh something traumatic can happen to you, but you still supposed to be strong and hold up this holy armor of strength because you're not supposed to show no sign of weakness.
Facts. Fact.
So
And then
for
I
Black
think also too, like I'm not gonna beat up the ancestors and stuff like that. I think also the fact that they didn't know how to, because that wasn't a, like, if we really cut into the meat of things, um those words wasn't taught to us when we was brought over. And granted, I know everybody keep going, you always take it back to that. But yeah, because you learn, each generation learns more than a generation prior to it. So if that information was never given or passed down, then how would you know? And a lot of the things that we're learning now is because of the internet, is because of people that look like us went and got all the degrees and all the degrees and the what's the names behind their name and letters behind their name to be able to say, hey, this is what's going on. This is why Johnny is acting like that. This is why Susan is acting like that. This is why Rochelle or Simone or Jasmine is acting like that. It ain't because they possessed with the devil or they just disrespectful. It's because of this. And now we're literally learning how to express ourselves without all the physical ailments or just passing somebody else. Oh, he just crazy. And he might be. But it's a legitimate name for it now versus just crazy.
Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah. And then then the flip side to that too is shame. Like, let's keep it 100. Shame. Excuse me. Everybody want their families to be that perfect Huxtable family where there's the normal life issues like growing up and shit like that. So people don't want to have to say, hey, my child is suffering from depression because of this, or my son, daughter attempted suicide. And then it's also too, I believe, that's what I'm prefacing it with. I believe also too that it's because of the guilt.
Yeah.
The guilt of you think you're doing all that you can, and it may not be enough.
Yeah.
So, and that's the other thing too. So instead of seeking help or trying to figure it out or whatever, people try to hide it, and like that's not a good thing to do. Like, that's true. You shouldn't hide it.
Nah, definitely shouldn't hide it.
Mm-mm.
That hiding it causes more problems.
It causes a lot more problems because what ends up happening 9 times out of 10 is by them trying to hide it, it gets worse and worse and worse. And then when it blows up,
there it is.
Then everybody be looking at you like, well, damn. And it just make the whole situation worse.
You're very much right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, very much right. So no, that it definitely causes like I said, more problems.
A lot more.
And then people just don't know how to get to a point where they don't know how to identify. Like for instance, a lot of people don't know when they're grieving.
Mm-hmm.
Or they I'm good. And
or flip it. They don't know that they're grieving. Not how, but that they're grieving.
Yes. Going through the whole process of things, because it's like a lot of people feel like grieving has a time limit.
Mm-hmm.
And it really does not. You could be feeling fine today and tomorrow you damn near crying, laying on the floor like you can't keep it together. So it's definitely not a thing that, just easily goes away. It does get, so they say, it gets better with time. But a lot of times people don't know when they're having crying spells. They just start crying, or they see something and it could remind them of somebody. And they having a whole ass one of them serious ugly cries and don't know why. Well, baby, you still grieving.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. Like it might just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
and you don't understand why. But see, and that's the other thing too. Like the part of not understanding can cause that to happen as well.
Yeah.
Can cause a person to show signs and symptoms of this. But yeah, but the bottom line is it shouldn't happen now because one, we have the information. Two, there's a lot of information, and there's now they're putting a finger on what it really is. Where they got the name from, I'm really curious of where they got the name for it from.
I do not know. They be coming up with some stuff. Somebody be bored or something.
Yeah,
Coming up with some stuff.
That's what I'm curious about because that's not something that is just laying around
at all.
And I wonder, is it like the when they say the people discover the planets and stuff that they name it after them? So I wonder, is somebody's like, hey, I'm gonna name this after me?
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So I literally looked it up while I was talking, and it broke it down. It said it's a Greek word that said "a" meaning lack or without. Alexis refers to words, and thymos refers to emotion. Oh, okay. So that makes sense.
Okay.
So that's basically saying what it really is: emotional, aka emotional blindness. And they have tests for it as well. So if you really want to see if you are a carrier or may have that disorder, the disorder part of it, and not just the uneducated part, or I'm gonna say uneducated because that's what it is. That you can go and take those tests and find out.
Yeah,
but it's there is hope, which is a good thing. There's treatment that you can take. Excuse me. There's treatments out there for it. I know one of them that we used to use a lot is the cognitive behavioral. The cognitive behavioral therapy. That's that helps people identify the patterns that they're going through. I.e., like when they start to go down a rabbit hole, they start to identify like, oh, I'm going down a rabbit hole, so I need to make that change. And it's the same thing. Like then you could do the emotional focused therapy or EFT, like not electric funds transfer. It's called emotional focused therapy, and that I think would be a lot be good for us as a community because it'll help us really understand and really look at our emotions, expressing our emotions, and look at the underlying issues with where did that come from? Like, where did the what contributing factors there it is to the emotional difficulties that we're having.
Okay. Yeah, and I can see that. Because it's funny. While you was talking, I was thinking it's like now in therapy, when you're talking to them, they are pushing the I feel blank, 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 blank. Yeah. Because so many people can't tell you that.
They can't. Because they don't know how to. And that's a good thing because that's teaching folks to look and to look to allow them, what's the word? How you said to look, feel, understand the emotions. So you make all this stuff come back. Yeah.
Look at you. We're making you work today.
Yeah, if you smell the smoke from my brain burning the wood, And you be like, yeah, he getting it in.
So Simone says, the saying of what happens in his house stays in his house leads to some people not reporting when they're being abused. Very much correct.
Yeah. That, and I would say not only, so that saying, it goes back to, from what I've researched, it goes back to slavery, because of if master found out what was really going on in that house, well, if everybody found out what was really going on in the house, they could take that child, or take that person, or whatever. Like if you're doing good, they gonna take you. If you're doing bad, they gonna take you and beat you and stuff like that. So that's where that started, and then it just transgressed throughout history, and then as we got into the Jim Crow era, it was done out of safety, because if you were doing too good or doing too well, it was frowned upon, and the next thing you know, you got issues knocking at your door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, definitely that. I think in those times it really was a source of protection.
Mm-hmm.
And as times changed, it turned into a muzzling.
Yep.
Effect.
A facade.
Yes, for you to keep quiet and not to say nothing, not to say if you're being abused in any kind of way, form, or fashion. If you're without, or if you even need, because that could bring attention to the family, and the family don't want
the family look bad.
They don't want to look bad. They don't want to draw any negative attention, kind of thing. So it's one of those like, don't you embarrass me.
Oh yeah, that was another one. Don't embarrass me.
Yeah, don't do it, Cletus.
That's because, and again, it's like, and it's funny that I'm saying this now. Of course, you probably, I said, I told your stupid ass. Honey said something that now I'm looking back at it now, where she said that it's a lot of information out there. There's enough information out there for a lot of the things that are going on not to happen. And that's a true statement. Whether it is you're trying to do it for yourself, or whether it is you're trying to find somebody to help you get through the situations. It's enough information out there to help people overcome a lot of these situations.
Okay. Yeah, it is. You hear more about therapy now than probably more now than ever.
Yeah.
Still probably not a lot of people seeking it, but you do hear about it more now than probably ever.
What you probably got, I wouldn't say people are seeking it, the actual organized, put together to pay out of pocket therapy, but they're probably going online and figuring out, oh, this is what's wrong with me. Starting to paint the picture and putting things together and finding some solutions to self-help.
Yeah, I can see that as well.
Well, she said just another old school saying,
baby, don't do it.
White folks. Yeah.
You gotta act like you got some common sense. They'll tell you with the quickness.
But now it's just not the white people though.
It's everybody now.
Don't act in front of them people, because they don't.
That definitely changed.
Yeah, they don't want to get embarrassed.
Yeah, that has definitely changed. Like, yeah, don't go out there acting crazy in this grocery store. I remember when I was little, we go to the store with my grandma. It wasn't my grandma said, it was my daddy. Don't y'all go in there cutting up and acting up, and don't be in there asking for nothing. Like one of them, like, you know, I ain't gotta ask her. She already know what I want.
That's funny, but yeah. Well, then it'd be like the thing when like something happen and you trying trying to explain, and you couldn't put it into words. So
Yeah.
you just be sitting there crying and not understanding. Or
Ooh.
on the flip side of that, somebody could be not showing any type of empathy when you sitting there freaking out.
Yes. Yeah. That which is going back to the thing with the little boy when his sister was getting in trouble,
Yeah,
and the
he
person
was,
next
he
to
was
him
getting
was like,
whooped.
"Are you all right?" You people don't that's like a foreign question. Are you
Mm-hmm.
good? Like, do you need something? Like, those questions are questions that you really don't hear a lot of people get asked. And then when somebody get asked those questions, you like that emotional lack kicks back in because you're not used to being asked, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" And then you just get stuck like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say. You don't know how to answer the question because you're not used to that.
I agree.
We
And then
got asked in our childhood, "Do you want some more?" And that's when you done got your butt whooped and you still crying and you ain't shut it up when they told you to shut up. And they asked, "You want some more?"
yeah, I agree.
And we all know that answer was nope. We
Yep.
don't. I don't think nobody's ever said, "Yeah, I do." No, no.
But yeah, but like again, it's we're learning as people. We're learning. We're getting better. Like again, like I said, with this word, I didn't even know it was an actual thing, but it really is, and it has like I said, it has tests on yeah, tests you can take to make the C. It's really interesting
Whew.
that it gives a face to something that a lot of people just thought was just like, oh, they just being hard headed, not hard headed. They just being stubborn. They don't want to tell me what's really going on. No, they might not know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Especially when something new pop up. And you like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I ain't felt that before. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some new stuff pop up, you really confused because you really don't be understanding what the hell it is, what's going on, and how did
Exactly.
I get here?
Exactly. Exactly. You're like, oh, and then you go back to what you know best. My stomach, my neck, my back, and my neck. So
True that.
yeah.
True that.
So
No, you're right. You very much are right. So yeah,
so no.
that's what's up. This was cool. This was cool.
Yeah.
Little something new. Um,
But give
yeah,
me a little bit of information.
most definite, most definite. That's what's up. Let's see. We over a little over an hour. We can wrap up.
Okay. Mine says it right on the thing. Like, how are you really? Like that's a question everybody needs to start asking themselves. Like, don't sugarcoat it. Don't lie to yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and then and answer that question. How are you really? Like, if you're doing bad, find help.
Say that.
Find the word. Find the words to explain how you're feeling emotionally, not physically.
True that.
Yeah.
Because they got in therapy, they got the little wheel for that's the other part.
Mm-hmm.
Now in therapy, they got the little wheel that breaks down and connects for you to put, okay, I feel like this. Okay, well, what else? They got a wheel of feelings and emotions for you to determine how you feel and what's going on.
Mm.
Because people lack in that area.
Yeah, and it's a reason why
Yeah, very
they will
much.
never give an opportunity to.
Very much. Very
Yeah.
much. All right. But yeah, definitely do some research on this. It was pretty interesting. Me looking up information on it, and then I was like, oh shoot, he trying to be funny. He talking about me. But yeah. So, but definitely do your research, look up stuff, gain more knowledge. Because
Yes.
in that knowledge, you learn more about you, um,
Yes.
and how you can grow and develop and mature in spaces.
Yes.
Um, so definitely do that. We
Yes.
definitely encourage it. Because hey, we in the space, we learning and comprehending, and we in the same little thing. We're like, oh, look what I learned today. And they say you can't teach your old dog new tricks. They'll lie.
Yeah.
They'll lie.
That is true. That's a lot.
Yeah, they'll lie. I done learned a lot over 40. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they'll lie. Um, but of course, we thank y'all and appreciate y'all for tuning in with us tonight. We always love when y'all rocking with us and commenting and
Yeah.
everything like that. We greatly appreciate the support. Wait a minute,
Spread the word.
bruh.
What?
Do you know what this month is?
March?
Do you know what happened in March?
St. Patrick's Day?
Ooh, that's kind of bad, bruh. You know, I what 5 years is this month? In a couple of weeks.
Oh shit. See? Damn.
I just had to look. I'm like, in the mid sentence, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we be on
It's been a
5.
long time coming.
Yeah,
That ain't.
5 years at the end of the month. Lord.
Yeah.
Ooh, didn't think we'd be
Yeah,
this far.
buddy.
Look, I didn't think we'd be this far. I don't know where I thought we'd be, but I don't think I thought we was gonna hit 5 years though.
Uh-uh.
Because we sure didn't know what the hell we was doing when we started.
Uh-uh. We're just having fun. Just
Whew.
doing
Yeah,
silly shit.
yeah. Trying to figure it out.
Yep.
Yeah. Like finding your way around a dark room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough. All right, that's what's up. I have to cut up a little bit for the anniversary.
Let me
Yeah.
know.
Okay. Let's we have to see. We can
We
have
should
some
get some
old folks.
old guests on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Have some old guests on. See if we can break Honey out of retirement. Um
She probably booed up somewhere.
Honey's so different now. It's weird. I think it would be definitely weird to see Honey on the podcast now because Honey from a couple of years ago ain't the same Honey now. So it's a little, it's different and it's scary at the same time.
Oh, she more level.
Um, yeah, she got a little more of kindness wrapped into her, and it be scaring the hell out of me.
Oh, that's what's up.
I was like, "Who are you?
That's what's up.
What did they do with Honey? Who are you? You're not Honey." Yeah, so it'd be a little weird, but it's all right though. It's all right.
What's up?
Yeah. So yeah, we might have to see if we can pull some old guests.
Okay.
Yeah, some old guests. I don't really want to say that because that ain't gonna that really ain't gonna happen right there. I don't know. I
I
keep
mean,
texting.
if it happens, it happens.
No, I'm cool on the guest part. I was gonna say something else, but I was like, oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
we don't want them. We good.
You
But
stupid.
yeah. So nevertheless, again, thank y'all. Y'all be safe. We know weather's still crazy, COVID, and I had a couple of
Y'all
colds.
still got COVID.
Hell yeah! Look, you know, I just started this new job, right? I didn't had 3 people in COVID and with COVID in the last couple of weeks, and then they was like they whole family. One chick said her whole family had it. Another chicken, yeah, COVID still going around. COVID and flu still going around right now.
But yeah, because we got a chick in the office that got the flu.
And they say the flu right now worse than COVID.
They just doing that to keep everybody scared and then have people buying more money, more medicine,
Well,
spend
they
more
can
money
keep
on
that
medicine.
over there because I don't want that.
That's all that is.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't want it.
That's funny. Well, people, good peoples, tune in. You never know what's gonna happen.
True that.
This was kind of calm. We didn't act up too much tonight. So yeah.
That be you acting up.
I don't be doing something. No, you a lie.
I'm gonna need you to go back and look at some videos.
Yeah, shit. I shall.
Oh,
I
baby,
shall.
it's a whole lot of videos in the last 5 years, and you be cutting up.
I don't know what. I do not know what the hell you talking about.
Yeah. On that note, y'all be blessed, and we will see y'all next week.
Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move.